CrossPoint. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on where we are at with our outreach during this time. I know as we're all stuck at home, it's kind of hard to figure out how we can be helping people, and I know I've struggled with, what should I be doing to help my neighbors, but also keeping everyone safe and things like that, and maybe you are too. But I wanted to let you know just that our church is trying to think of others and continue with outreach. So first, we have our school lunch drive, which had been started mid-March, I believe. And we had a lot of donations and volunteers to make that possible, and donated lots of food and money just to be able to supply food to the students in the apartments next door to us who usually get free food from school. So we made a lot of lunches, and we weren't really sure how many students to expect, knowing that there might be as many as 60 or possibly even more students a day. But as it's progressed the last few weeks, we've actually been seeing fewer and fewer students come every day. And that could be for a variety of reasons, but we're just not seeing very many. Sometimes it's as many as 4 or 5, but some days no one comes at all. And so we're looking for ways. We have plenty of food that will last us for the next probably few weeks as the students are continuing to be out of school. But we're looking at what can we be doing with the remaining funds that was set aside for that in order to still continue to bless the community. And so we had the idea come up to try to bless grocery workers in this time who are just working so hard to continue feeding our families. And so one of the closest stores at church being, to church being the Pick and Save on Highway 100. So we looked at, how we could bless those employees. And we actually heard that there's probably around 150 employees that are working there right now, which is crazy, so many people. And so trying to figure out ways that we could bless them. And so we decided that we're going to be serving desserts to them. And the way that we're going to do that is by also blessing a local small business, Aggie's Bakery in West Dallas. Sorry if you're hearing screaming. Aggie's Bakery in West Dallas needs support as well, being a small business. And so we're going to be using some extra funds to just give desserts to all those workers and letting them know that CrossPoint loves and cares for them and appreciates all the hard work they're doing. But actually, we're going to be doing that probably the end of this week or early next week. And then we still had funds available because you guys were so generous that we're actually looking at supplying masks as well to possibly some first responders in the area and also our public works department in West Dallas, as they have just recently started requesting masks. So we're super excited about those opportunities and possibly looking into more in the future. But we want to let you know that the only way we can do that is if people continue to be generous. And the best way you can do that is to continue to tithe to our church. Our church is still going, and we're looking for ways to, continue the Sunday services, but also continue to be a blessing. And we're also, considering ways that we can use some funds to also provide for our families at church that have been struggling. And I know that some of you even watching might have been one of those people that have lost their jobs or, is really anxious about their income right now. And so we want you to know that the church is here and praying for you and looking for ways that we can be a blessing in the future with those funds. So if you'd like to give to any of these things, just continue to tithe every month, and the church will so appreciate all of that to continue running and continue doing what Jesus would have us do during this pandemic. I hope you guys are well and you are safe, and God bless.